So this episode will start with a TFO. It doesn't have much story, but it takes place directly after the Center Cannot Hold, the previous episode. So I'm going to put it in as a precursor to the second episode. Enjoy.
A car of House Mokai has a fleet in orbit over Ruapinte. His forces have disabled the satellite control stations in orbit and landed on the surface. They're freeing the prisoners there. We must destroy Akar's fleet, reactivate the stations, and prevent the prisoners from escaping.
What enemies are in the area?
There's an enemy fleet holding position between us and Ruapente. They're the bait. There's bound to be another force under cloak in the area, ready to strike. The Mokai figured out how to bypass the defenses of the satellites and disable them. We need to deal with that as well.
A sound strategy.
Remember, the Mokai are devious. If I know Akar, this whole operation is a trap. Be on your guard at all times.
Do we know where Akar is?
We can't say for sure, but we know he's in charge of the operation. He's out there, probably under cloak, like the scheming Patak he is. I expect he'll show that hideous face of his when we least expect it, and try to put his blade in our backs.
I'm ready.
The enemy is on the move. Prisoners commandeered transport vessels and are lifting off from Ruapinte. We're also reading a force of enemy vessels approaching at high warp.
The Mokai will try to take control of the satellites again. Take out any infiltrators you see. Beam over a security team to capture disabled transports. The transports will rendezvous with the Kittimer once they're under our control. Protect captured transports if you can. The Mokai might try to destroy them to keep their
A
warriors on
transport is
board
leaving the
out of our
surface.
hands.
The prisoners are trying to escape.
We must withdraw.
Engage the cloak and begin repairs.
Looks like we stopped them. The prison is secure, and the rebels have been stopped. Stand by to assist the security forces on Ruapinte.
Understood. Standing by.
Looks like the Mokai have something to say. I'm getting a hail from Akar. Patching you in.
On screen.
I think you'll find my virus is more resilient than you imagined.
Every dilithium hauler in the system just altered course. They're heading for the control stations. Cunning bastard turned them into seeking weapons. Very explosive seeking weapons.
What?
Destroy them, but stay out of their blast radius. Anything within 5 kilometers will regret it. Briefly. Fight well, and if necessary, die well. Kapla!
Red alert. Helm set in a sword course.
All ships, withdraw!
Victory is ours! The rebels have fled like scalded tards, and Ruapente has been secured. If only we were able to put a car in a cell down there. Another day, perhaps.
This is Willamette leaving Ruapente.